Delay is God's weapon of making men. Delay is God's weapon of building men. Delay is God's weapon of chastising men. Delay is God's weapon of arresting men. Delay is God's weapon of harmonizing men. Delay is God's weapon of reaching out to other men through you. You would have not probably been here if you have not been delayed. Many people may have not probably been where they want to be or where they are currently if they have not been delayed. And at that very junction, what God is doing is that God is cooking them. At that very junction, what God is doing is that God is making them strong. At that very junction, what God is doing is that God is making them fit. At that very junction, what God is doing is that He's making them fit. For every fitness, there is a fitness, because God wants you to fit into something He's doing in a generation. How then do you fit in to something that God is doing in a generation when you are not fit? So He carries you through a physical fitness procedure, through a spiritual fitness procedure, through a mental fitness procedure, in order for you to be fit in what you are doing. How fit are you for the assignment that God has for you? How fit are you for the calling that God has given to you? How fit are you for the vocation that God has sent you? How fit are you for the assignment that God has sent you? Delay is the speaking of God, saying it is time to learn. Delay can be the speaking of God, saying it is time to retreat. Delay can be the speaking of God, saying there is something I want to show you in this season. Delay can be the speaking of God, saying there is a wisdom that I want to teach you in this season. Delay can be the speaking of God, saying look up, look up, look up. I want to teach you how to look up. I want to teach you how to look up. You have been looking at men, you have been looking different, 1,000 directions all this while. I want to teach you how to look up. Delay can be the speakings of God, saying men are men and men are wise, but God is God and God is wiser. What is delay? Speaking. And what has delay spoke? What lesson have you carried out from that delay? How well are you running with it? Stop kicking delay out, embrace it, and rise to heights in your calling by it. Stop kicking delay out, embrace it, and rise to heights in your vocation by it. Stop kicking delay out, embrace it, and rise to heights in your walk with God by it. Stop kicking delay out, embrace it, and rise to heights in God. Delay is good, and delay is from God. Delay is good, and delay is from God. There are many people that will not be where they are today if they are not delayed. There are many people that will not sing the song that they are singing now if they are not delayed. There are many people now that will not be in the height of celebration where they are, and they will not see the kind of honor that they are seeing now if they are not delayed. So why kick delay out when you are supposed to rise with it, by it? Why kick delay out when you are supposed to rise through it? Why kick delay out when you are supposed to spread your wings and fly through it? Why kick delay out? Why kick delay out? For delay is the wisdom of God to set an appointed time for a man, knowing fully well that the man will be able to apprehend his speaking at that very time and be able to run with his speaking at that very time. So in delay we run, in delay we fly, in delay we emerge, and in delay there is the dawning of a new day.